Hello everyone, welcome back. How you doing? Something a little bit different today. We're on the PC and that is because we are looking at Plane Accident. Big thanks to Duality Games for sending over the key for this one so we can take a look. Just released this week, I believe. It is only on Steam. I've done the tutorial, but I was looking at it thinking this is perfect to come to console. Whether it will do or not is something that I don't know at this stage. We'll keep our eye on that. But I wanted to play it anyway because, you know, I'm interested in aircraft and flying. This is a kind of different side of it, isn't it? But it's a very important side of it should something go wrong. Let's hope we're never subject to one of these investigations. But what is it all about? Well, let's have a quick look at the Steam page. Become an inspector examining causes of plane crashes. Visit the crash site, gather evidence and interrogate witnesses. Explain whether the accident was caused by independent factors or human errors. So we've all seen the programs on TV, haven't we, on National Geographic, etc., about these plane crashes and how they come to work out and piece them all back together. So I thought this one would be, a bit of fun, to be honest. As I said, I've done the tutorial. I think we'll get into the first part of the campaign, shall we, and have a look at the first mission together. Let's just go for it. That music is loud. Alfred Beware, known as Crazy Fred, was conducting sprays with his well-worn old farming machine. The weather conditions were perfect. It appears a malfunction forced the pilot to make an emergency landing in a cornfield. Head to the scene and determine the cause of the accident. Right, let's go for it. Okay, so here we are. We are in the cornfield. Let's have a look around. I'm playing on the keys, by the way, mouse and keys, so I'll try not to be too jerky with it. I know it can make you feel slightly nauseous, even when you're playing the game, you know. But there is no controller support, it seems, when I did try it. So anyway, let's get the backpack. And we need to find the wreckage. Now, I haven't got a clue where the wreckage is. So let's have a look around. We got some farm equipment over there. There's nothing over there. Let's just have a walk down this path just in case it's over here. Oh, I can see a wheel. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, look at that. He really has come down with a bang, hasn't he? Anyway, come on, let's get... Oh, it's on fire, look. Extinguish the flames. So let's get the fire extinguisher out and put these out. Oh, that's good fun, that, actually. I tell you what, though, that's still a light. Ah, there we go. Do you think the fire brigade would have been here first? I don't think. As an investigator, it shouldn't still be on fire, should it? Somebody should have secured the scene, ready for us to turn up. It's fine. It is what it is. It gives us something extra to do. So let's get rid of that. Oh, check on the condition of the victim. Right, so somebody is still inside. I don't actually know how to get rid of the what I've got in my hand. Oh, there we go. That's it. Right. Oh God, there he is. Look. Oh, he's not in good shape, is he? Let's take this off. Oh wow, he's really sort of smashed himself there on the dashboard. Check the condition of the victim. How do we do that? Do we? Oh, he's alive, isn't he? Surely he's alive. Call for medical assistance. The pilot is alive. Call for help. Right, so we've got a mobile phone. Oh, there he goes. He's in the ambulance. Good. Oh, there's a bit of a glitch there. Bit of a graphical glitch as we're going, but that's fine. Right, we need to secure the site first. So we need to mark out the crash site. And I saw this in a tutorial. It puts tape around the thing. So let's do that. Let's do that. We'll put a few of these down as we go. There's another. There's one behind us there. Last one. there we are, all cordoned off, all nice. Now we need to secure the evidence. Does this mean we have got to find all the pieces? There are 9 pieces of wreckage. So let's have a look. There's one. What do we need to do with it? Secure the evidence, solve the case. Right, what? Are we just literally marking them like that? Is that all we're doing? Because I can see another one, but I was meant to do something with it. Oh, I see. Right. Let's go back and do this one. I see what it's doing. It's marking it all. But why is it not marking that one? Do I need to do that? Put that in the hand first. That'll help us. Right, let's have a look over here. Now we're getting to grips. This is it. Right. Let's mark that out. We've still got a couple left. I see something over here. Looks like a piece of aircraft to me. I've got a tree that's come down over there. A fairly large piece of wreckage over this side. It's like farm equipment. That's farm equipment. There's a dustbin. Let's have a look what else we've got. We've got... Oh, no, we've marked that already. We've already marked that. Let's just give it an... Now, I'm assuming everything is in within this little sort of square that we're walking around, but it might not be. There might be some more evidence over this side. So let's go and have a look. There's something over here. Is that part of the propeller? Right, so things are really spread out, aren't they? We got 3 more to go. Let's. We're not doing this, but very methodically. We should be scanning in some sort of order rather than, you know, we should be combing the area rather than wandering around. I'm sure. And I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to do that. I'm trying to look which way the plane came in. It kind of came over this way on the basis of which way it's pointing. So, oh, that is wreckage. That you got to get a certain angle to be able to click on that. What else have we got? There's a fairly big piece. Is that wreckage? I can't select that one, so I think that is just fence, is it? Don't know, it looks a bit suspicious to me. Let's have a look over this side. Still got 2 pieces. Let's have a look down here, because there was this tree, but I don't think that counts, does it? No, that doesn't count. Right, let's be methodical now. Let's go up and down, and let's see if we can find anything else. I wouldn't have thought there was pieces over this side because the crash is on the other side. Oh, look, there is though, look. That's sneaky. Right, so we've got pieces everywhere. Where is that final piece? We could do with it like, you know, some other games, you can use a scanner. I guess that's cheating though. You know, and it makes the pieces sort of glow, doesn't it? So you know where it is you're looking. Could be anywhere, couldn't it? There's nothing down here. Let me just check down here. I don't think there is. This is too far away from the site, I think. I also think as well, this is the first mission. I bet when we get to some of the bigger plane crashes, this is going to be even more difficult to do, and it's going to take some patience to find what we're looking for. Let's just go up and down this field, shall we? Let's just see if there's anything else that we've missed, because it'll be right in front of us somewhere. I still don't like this bit of fence here. This to me looks like it should be selectable, but let me just try and get a couple of different angles on it, just in case it is that, and it's, you know, you have to be a certain way. It's not letting me click it. Okay, let's have another wander down this field. I don't actually know what it is we're looking for. That's the other thing. These are all big pieces. I'm sort of scanning over this fence while I'm doing it. So far, I don't see anything else. I'm not sure if there's anything around the actual plane itself. There's nothing here. Let's just go down again. Nothing is standing out to me. Let's just go around the plane, shall we, and have a quick look. You see where the bottom of the wings come off. That's what we marked over there behind that tree, that large piece. Let's just see if there's anything around the aircraft itself. Oh, is that it? Is there a piece of... Do you see that? Is that another piece of propeller? Let's have a look. Ah, there we go. Okay. Prepare the photographic documentation. So let's get the camera out with number 3. And it wants us to stand in certain places to take a photograph. And if I remember, it turns red like that when we take the photograph. So let's do this again. There we go. Why is it not letting me take that? There we go. That's it. 2 more. And it requires us to be over here in the field. It wants us to take pictures of the evidence, I am thinking. So far, it's good fun. It's quite relaxing. There's quite a relaxing background music as well, which you may be able to faintly hear it, but I've actually turned it off because of, I don't know whether it's copyrighted or anything like that. So I've turned it down as I usually do. So that's why you're only getting me talking with some of the sound effects of walking around. But if you can hear it, I can just hear it very faintly, the music. Right, we need to order the wreckage to be transported. So we need to phone somebody. We got Mr. Wolf, removal services. Let's give him a bell. Here he comes. So what is he going to take away? Is he going to take away the individual pieces? Because we're going to need something a bit bigger than that van to take away the actual aircraft if we're taking it back to the hangar. He's not even got a roof rack. He's done it though, look. Here we are back at base. Right, so we want to know about what was happening in this case. We want to read all the documents about where it was going, what it was doing, who was flying it, etc., etc., the weather conditions. So let's go in the office. So I'm assuming it's the same format every time. We first go out to the site because we kind of did that in training, in the training mission that you didn't see, but we started from this point where the aircraft was back to be reassembled in the hangar. So I think each time we're going to be doing this, but if we get some bigger aircraft, we're going to need a bigger hangar. So we have got some hangars out there. Maybe that's where we'll be working in future. But right, we need to read the documents. The documents are over here. So let's have a look at the case file, first of all. The place of the incident was Cloverdale. It is an Air Duster 205. There is a data recorder. He was spraying on the farm in Cloverdale. Just 1 passenger. Victim 0. I presume that means then deceased. There was a victim because he was still inside. But I presume he's not a full victim by definition of this until he's left the earth, so to speak. But pilot was Crazy Fred Balwer. Crazy Fred, a farmer from Cloverdale, took off in his Air Tractor 502 and was spraying his cornfields. Suddenly, without any apparent reason, the plane started to descend. Thanks to the pilot's experience, he was able to make an emergency landing. Okay, that's the case file. So we need to check the technical documentation, which will tell us about the plane itself. Now, I don't know. I'm assuming we've got to read these in order, and I don't know where Harvest is. Harvest the very last one. Anyway, we've got February. We've got the plane maintenance record rather than maintenance. Engine regeneration, fluid replacement, hydraulic system inspection. No other repairs were performed. The owner has been informed about the poor technical condition of the aircraft. The inspection and repairs were carried out by Stanley Woodson, license number 309512. Okay, so already they've been told that this aircraft is in a poor technical condition. So we will get to these clues. Let's have a look at March's entry. I installed the black box. They ask why, and I tell them that I can. Okay. Let's have a look at May. I attached new spray tanks. Now one flight and everything will be sprayed. Then we got June. There was a problem with the radiator, but I fixed it with grey tape. Oh dear, this is not looking good, is it? Now, which one's first? Let's go for 24th of July. I fixed the throttle because it was sticking. Now it sounds great. And on the Harvest, the engine is running worse and worse. I've looked at it, but I don't know what's wrong. I have to take it to Stanley. Right, so that's the technical log done. What about the actual pilot log itself? Let's have a look at this. So once again, we've got February. Is that November of the year before? I flew to firm out for some bigger shopping. Everything is working fine. Okay, some of these don't really make sense for for a flight log. I'm checking if the plane is in good condition. It would be helpful if Stanley could take a look at it. Yeah, you need to get Stanley to come and look because I think you've got problems here. I went to the firm out fair. I ate some delicious food, maybe a bit too much, and now I have a stomachache. It's time for vegetable spraying. With the new tanks, it goes even faster. Then the final one we've got. I'm still flying over the fields. If all goes well, I'll be spraying the entire cornfield in 2 weeks. There's kind of a lot to put together, isn't there? Let's check the photographs, shall we? These are the photographs we took out on site, I assume. So we'll just have a look at these and see if there's anything that gives us any other clues. So that's the first one of the wreckage. This photo doesn't add anything to the case. This one also doesn't add anything to the case. That's fine. This tank is not an original part of the airplane. So are we going to have some kind of weight issue here? If he's fitted bigger tanks to do the crop spraying, has it done something to the aerodynamics of the aircraft perhaps? And this final photo also doesn't add anything to the case. Okay, so the other thing we need to do is check the testimonies of the witnesses. So let's do that. We've got two. We've got Sergeant Kowalski. He's first up. What a break. I managed to determine that the witness to the accident was neighbour Mike. Perhaps his testimony will be helpful. So now the phone number for neighbour Mike has been added, so that'll be on our mobile phone once we get to it. We'll check that in a minute. We've also got St Mary's Hospital. Mr. Fred Ballower was admitted to a hospital in a critical condition and has not regained consciousness yet. When his condition improves, I will inform you by email. Okay, so we've got both numbers now. So we should call them both up. So let's use this office phone. Let's talk to mechanic Stanley first. See what he has to say about the aircraft. This plane was held together with duct tape. Inspections? What inspections? As long as something was working, it was working. And when it broke down, Fred fixed it himself. I don't know why, but Fred insisted on having a black box in the plane, so I helped him install it. Maybe there will be some information on it. Alright, that's mechanic Stanley. He doesn't speak very highly of him, does he? Let's see what neighbour Mike says. I was sitting on the porch and watching Crazy Fred fly over the cornfield. At one point, the plane went straight down to the ground. Luckily, Fred is a good pilot and somehow managed to land. Maybe it's because of those huge tanks he attached to the plane himself. I told him, just like a friend, with those big tanks, he won't go far. So what I want to know is, right, if neighbour Mike saw him go down into the ground, why wasn't he the first one on the scene? And why wasn't he calling the ambulance to get the guy out of the aircraft? Why did we do that? We're the Air Investigating branch. We come in way after. We've put the fires out. We've got him out of the aircraft. Doesn't make sense, does it? This guy's not. He's not very neighbourly, is he? Not really. Anyway. So we've done that. We've read the statements. We spoke to the witnesses. Now let's put the clues on the board. So we've got these. Our first clue is the tanks. Was the spray tank too large? That's a question we've got to find out. The next thing we have to find out, is there anything on the black box? Third thing, Fred is in the hospital. We don't know yet whether he's going to survive. But these are the things we've got to find out about. But the next thing we need to do is reconstruct the wreckage of the plane. So to do that, here's all the pieces of wreckage that have come in. You can see from the field. We need to put everything back together. So I think we need. Can we do that without drilling? Shall we see? Reconstruct the wreckage of the plane. Okay, what does it want me to do first? The tank shield. So I can put that back on. Right, maybe I do need to get the screwdriver. Let me go over and get the electric screwdriver, which is here. That's a power drill, but it's got a screw end on it. So let's try and put this on now. Let's go back around the plane. Where is it? Is it this side? Ah. I should not hit my head on the wing, else I will be in the hospital as well. There we go. That doesn't look like... That's a funny colour. Why is it not yellow? Not to worry. Right, let's get the next piece. And I think we can probably do these in any order. So let's put that on there. We've got another part of the propeller. It's been pranged, hasn't it? Look at that. Where's the rest of the propeller while we're at it? Let's pick that up. That goes up there. And then we've got... Is this the tail wheel? This looks like a tail wheel to me, and indeed it is. Put that back on. Now I'm getting my head stuck on the wing. That's not good. I hope I've got a hard hat on while I'm doing this. We got the spray tank. Now, does the spray tank go under the wing, or is it on the side? Where was that? I can't see. Did the tank... Right, okay, it might be on this side. There's the tank. So maybe that was that piece there to sort of make the tank aerodynamic. Is that all that is? It's an extra piece is fitted so that the airflow goes over the tank. I don't know. I really don't know. There's something funny there. Let's get the wheel on, and this one's over this side. There we go. We got two more pieces to do, so let's put this other wheel on. I mean, I doubt very much I'll be able to lift this like this myself. I mean, it looks heavy to me, that. What else have we got? What's our other piece of wreckage that we've got? Oh, it's this piece that goes under the wing. So this is the actual sprinkle under the wing, which we found at the furthest point. We've got a low battery. Okay, well, I'm going to sort of, change the battery. Got a full battery. Put that back down. We need to make a scan now of the wreckage. So over here, we've got a scanner, which is like on a drone. So if we pick this up, which one would we do? Well, we don't need to search for ice. Scan of the surface, scan of explosives. Do we need to look for explosives? I suppose we can do both, can't we? Here goes the drone, look. How does he scan? How does that scan for explosives? I'm interested to know how that does that. Right, it's going back. Right, so the scan did not detect any traces of explosives. It's also not advanced the make a scan of the wreckage objective, so we must need to do the surface scan. Let's try this, so we'll send it back up again. Right. There we go. That was the scan that we needed. Right, so there is an email arrived. So we'll go and check that out, shall we? We'll see what that says. Looks like we're going to the black box as well next as well. So let's have a look on the old laptop. What's in the inbox? The scanner test result. Aircraft surface scan. The scan showed that the additional crop spray tanks did not affect the aircraft's payload capacity and were not the cause of the accident. That's interesting, isn't it? So, was the spray tank too large? No, it wasn't. It doesn't affect it, so we can cross that out. Let's have a look at the black box, shall we? We need to get the black box out. So I'm gonna need to get the electric screwdriver again here with its new battery, and then we need to look for the black box wherever the black box is. Now, where would you install a black box? Would it be in the cockpit? I think. Let's go up here. Let's have a look. So that right, take the seat out. How do I now get to the black box? Black box is there, look. Do I right, let me is there a way I can drop the seat now or not? Because the black box is there, but right, there must be some way I can. Already got a low battery on this. The batteries don't last long, do they? Right, let me just work this out. Oh, wait. Do I just need? It's doing something. Do you know? I'm gonna need a new battery. I think I just need to hold my finger on it. Right, I'll take the seat with me. Why not? I'm gonna get a new battery. Oh, the seat's there. Let's drop the seat there. Oh, dear me. That's what I was looking for at first, you know. Right, new battery. I was looking for somewhere to put the seat. Maybe now I can get up here and take out the black box. Let's have a look now. Oh, what's that? That's interesting. Let me take that out first. We also want to take that little sort of vial. What is in the vial? Don't tell me he's been taking something. We need to inspect the black box and send the vial for analysis. So let's put back that first. This is the black box inspection area. So what we need to do with this was in the training. Oh, that's noisy. Need to line these up so we can hear what's going on. Oh wow.
What the hell? What's going on? Fuel? Fly, damn it, fly!
Oh wow, did you hear that? Fly, damn it, fly, he's saying. There's a massive crash. Oh dear. Right, okay. So we have an email about the black box. Let's go and see. Oh dear, that was a bit interesting. Recording decoded successfully. Reading result. During the flight, the engine stopped functioning. The probable cause was fuel depletion. Recommendations: check the fuel level. Okay, so we may have run out of fuel. So the first thing though we have to do is send this vial to be inspected. So if where's the vial? Is that on here somewhere? What did I do with that vial? Did it pick it up in the aircraft? Let's have a look. Did I pick up too many things at once? Where's that vial gone? It's not there, is it? What did I do with it? I need to send it, you see. What's in there? Nothing in there. Did I drop it somewhere? Where's the vial? Now I'm trying to retrace my steps. What did we do with it? I think we picked it up. I think we went over here. I think then we went over here with the black box. But I don't see a vial there. What happened to the vial? We need to find that. Don't tell me I've lost the evidence. That would not be good. Right, let's just see. Is it just going to let me pack it? Does it think I've got it in my hand? Nope. Oh, we need to do this first, do we? The spray tank is okay. Let's just finish this first. Maybe this is why. Out of fuel. So I think that is okay. I think the spray tank is okay. So it's not that. Right, where's that vial now? Where's the vial? What have I done with the vial? Oh, dear me, we've lost evidence. Is it let me do it? No. Right, this is frustrating now. Did I pick it up at the wrong time and it's glitched? Is it in some kind of inventory somewhere? Can I press anything? Doesn't look like it. Oh, dear me. Right, let me just do one more check for this vial because I have no clue where I put that. I picked up the black box. Right, we can't do anything here. Yeah, there's nothing to send. We need to pack it up. I picked up the black box and the vial at the same time. Now, maybe that was a mistake. Is the vial still in here somewhere? And I just can't see it. Because that'll be a problem if we can't carry on, won't it? Oh dear, this is where you need to be able to scan. Find the missing evidence. I can't see what I will have done with it. And it could literally be anywhere. Right, it's not that. It's not here. There's the fuel tester. It did tell us that we needed to do something to test the fuel. If I put the seat back in, will that give me the vial back? I think we may have done things in the wrong order, you see. Oh, now I haven't got the power tool. Oh, dear me. Oh, right, let's get the power tool. Let's do things in reverse, shall we? If this doesn't work, I wonder whether I should put the black box back in. If I take that out now, is there a vial in there? I don't think the vial's there. See, what it should do, right, is put it as evidence. So let me look very carefully at these evidence boards, right? Oh, there it is. So, is that saying I've had that in my pocket the whole time? It should have been there, shouldn't it? I've just picked it up, but it wasn't there. You saw that. Right. Go. Sorry about that, everybody. Shall we get back on with what we're doing? We'll put it in this oversized box. We'll send it with Amazon Prime to wherever we're going. Dear me. We got there in the end, though, didn't we? Right. Okay. We need to place all the clues on the board. First of all, I'm going to take this back. We'll put that there. This is a decent mission so far, isn't it? This is only the first mission, and it's taken a while to do. Right. So, what clue? Oh, we got a new clue. So we got new evidence. This is the vial that we don't know anything about. Um, we need to test the fuel in the cockpit. So test it in the cockpit. Check the fuel gauge. All right. Ooh, that's nice. Where's the fuel gauge? Oh, we put the lights on. That's quite nice, isn't it? I quite like how that's done. All the recognisable instruments that we know and love. Let's click that. The fuel indicator shows that the tank is half full. Confirm that with the fuel tester. Right. So, is there a misread of the fuel? Is it really the way it says? So, we know the fuel tester is here. So, let's... do I need... Do I need that to be able to pick up that? Oh, no, I'm not reading it. Check the blueprint. Because I think we need to find out. I think it's going to say this is where you check the fuel. So here's the blueprint. So the fuel tanks are here on the wings. So we can go to either of those wings with the fuel tester. Although we might have to go to both wings. That's better. And we'll see. We'll see if there really is fuel in the tank. Now, I've checked off on the evidence board. I have said that fuel isn't a factor. But we'll see. We can always alter that. Right, there's a third place to do the fuel. It says on the fuel tester, don't drink. It's weird. You're not kidding. Right, where's the other one now? Where's the other fuel tank? Is that it? Why is there a little... I don't have to take the hatch off, do I? Have I got to take the hatch off first? Right. I think to take the hatch off, I need this. So I will go back and give this a go. Aha! Right. So I can put that down there. I don't really... I need the fuel tester again. So there's a lot of swapping around of the tools. I don't mind that. It makes sense. And you've done a couple... When you've done a couple of missions of these, it will definitely make sense. You'll get a routine going. The tank is empty. Discuss it with the mechanic. But first of all, we need to receive the box with the examination results of the vial. Yeah, because that's important, right? Let me just take this back first. Let's do things in order. Let's get the box and then we'll look at the email. Then we'll call the mechanic and ask him about the fuel. Fuel could be an issue, you know. There he goes, he's off. Cheers, buddy. Right. Let's put it back on here and get the results out. I'm interested in this. I don't know if he's been taking anything or what. He did say, didn't he, in his pilot log, do you remember? He had a bit of a stomachache. I wonder if he's been taking anything for that. I'm not sure. Let's put this where we know where it is for first off. There. Okay, right. Oh, call the mechanic is first. Right, fair enough. Let's just give him a bell. Here he is. Mechanic Stanley. The fuel gauge not working. Showing the wrong value. Very likely. Agricultural machines aren't subject to mandatory inspections. I suspect half the systems were faulty and barely holding up. Oh, okay. That's not good, is it? So I just want to go back to this board here. We said the spray tanks. I see out of fuel. I think out of fuel's still going to be correct. Let me just... The indicator's not working. I think that's correct, you know. I think that's what it's going to be. So I'll have that ticked. We know the spray tank wasn't too large. We don't know about the vial yet. We've not read the email. The black box is indicating something's wrong with the fuel. He thought he had fuel and maybe he didn't. And we don't know about Fred in the hospital yet. So let's have a look at the emails. So, this is from the University Institute of Chemistry and Physics. Let's find out what was in the vial. Hello, we have analysed the substance provided, and we can confidently state it contained ordinary aspirin. The powders could not have had any impact on the pilot's psychomotor skills. Right, so that's good. He wasn't taking anything that would make him unable to fly, which is good. Good for him, anyway. So, common aspirin, we know that isn't the cause, so we can do that. Still pointing to this, isn't it? There's another email. Oh, this is from the hospital. Oh dear. Intensive care unit. Good morning. I wanted to inform you Mr. Fred Bauer has regained consciousness and his condition allows for questioning. That's good, isn't it? That's a relief. We can call him. It says we can call him. We'll find out what he thinks. I feel weak. I don't know what happened. Was there not enough fuel? The gauge hasn't been working for a year, but I always refueled with 200 gallons of fuel and it was enough. This time, my new employee, Pedro, refueled the plane. Oh dear, he's not checked it himself, has he? So the phone number for Pedro's been added. We need to speak to him. Has he done a proper job or has he misunderstood something? We'll give him a bell. I speak little English. Si, senor, I tanked the aeroplane. As Senor Alfredo said, 200 litres. Oh, right. Pedro filled up with 200 litres instead of 200 gallons. Bye, Pedro. Oh, God. Right. This is why, as a pilot, you're meant to check all this out yourself, before you take a flight. But as we know, Crazy Fred, or whatever he's called, he's not following the rules, is he? He's kind of alone to himself. So he should have checked and he didn't. He put the trust in him. Right. So establish the cause of the accident on the board. It wasn't him. It's that, isn't it? He didn't have enough fuel. Crazy Fred modified his plane and installed additional spray tanks. However, it had no impact on the crash. It turned out the cause of the disaster was the poor knowledge of the English language by the employee, Pedro. He misunderstood Fred's instructions and instead of pouring 200 gallons into the tank, he filled it with 200 litres of fuel. The damaged fuel gauge did not alert the pilot that he was running out of fuel, which led to the plane's descent. So we got there, didn't we? We got there. What happened to the characters later? Crazy Fred, he wasn't bothered by the accident. He stated that apparently it wasn't his time yet. He bought a new plane that he still personally pilots. However, this time he takes better care of its technical condition. What happened to Pedro? In his anger, Fred fired him from his job and wanted to press charges. However, he quickly remembered that Pedro was employed illegally. Tut, tut, tut. Ultimately, a week after returning from the hospital, he rehired Pedro to avoid similar mistakes. He invested in an English language course for his employee. Congratulations, mission accomplished. Due to your inquisitiveness, we managed to determine the true cause of the disaster. The investigation lasted 29 minutes and 52, and about 5 minutes of that was me trying to find the vial, wasn't it? That was crazy. It says, congratulations, take on the next case. I don't know whether that just takes us to the menu. It does, it gets us back to the menu. So, that was all right, wasn't it? What do you think? I think that's something I could get into, That's past a very nice half hour, I must say. I think it's quite a relaxing game. Do you see what I mean about how it could come to console? I think it definitely could. With the controller, with controller support, that actually would be quite nice. It reminds me a lot of all the picking up and throwing down and doing all that. It reminds me of things like, House Flipper, Power Wash Simulator, train station renovation, different things that we've played already on the channel. Same kind of thing. Although, you know, with this, you've got to get to the bottom of why the plane actually crashed. So it's kind of simulation in a way, as we always play on the channel, with a different twist. So this is the early access, by the way. I should have probably said that right at the beginning. There it is, staring us right in the face up in the top corner. So if I look at the campaign, you can see it's now unlocked quite a few different missions. So, you know, there's a little bit for us to do, which is quite good. But you tell me, if you want to see more of Plane Accident, then leave me a like. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know. Did you enjoy it? Did you sit back and just enjoy us working that out? Did you guess what was wrong with the plane? Did you guess the reason why it crashed? Let me know down below. And thanks as always for watching. Take care, everybody. And I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.